You cannot, when pitching an idea, precede it with, well, this is probably a bad idea, but you might think I'm crazy. I'm sure someone else has already proposed this. I have never heard a man say any of those things to me in a meeting. A guy comes in to pitch an idea, he's like, I've got it.
So you work at a fashion magazine. There are a lot of women on your staff. And do you see these issues of confidence in them? And what are your thoughts about it?
I do. You know, that Sheryl Sandberg thing about how women need to physically sit at the table, that I think is so true. I see it all the time. I mean, come on in and take the most important seat. Come sit next to me. If that seat is empty, I want you in it. That having been said, one thing that I hear from women a lot, young women, Glamour's readers, is that all of the lean-in talk has made them feel like if their personal aspiration is not to be a CEO or run a country or be the head honcho, then they're not ambitious enough or smart enough or feminist enough. I think the message that we don't want to send to young women is that, you know, listen, if you're not Hillary Clinton or Sheryl Sandberg or Ursula Burns or trying to be, then sorry, you're not leaning in, and get with it.
Cindi, when you overhear conversations about women in leadership or participate in them, are there certain phrases that set you off?
Yes. How long do you have? I, for one, cannot stand the phrase having it all. I feel like I have a lot of the things that matter to me, but I don't have it all, and I could list, 18 things for you at any given time that I'm not doing that I should be doing. I cannot stand the word juggling, that idea of a woman juggling it all, because first of all, how is that an appealing metaphor? Juggling is this act that you do by yourself, and the whole goal is like to keep these balls, which are making you anxious, in the air for the maximum length of time before inevitably they come crashing down on the ground. That's not a great metaphor for how you're keeping your work life and your family life together. Where
does your drive come from? What gets you through those 20-hour days and 8-day work weeks?
I mean, I think I've always loved magazines, but I think more than that, I just really enjoy the conversation that we have with our audience. Their lives have changed immeasurably over the last 10 years alone. 15 years ago in Glamour, there was very little coverage of international issues, and that was mostly because women weren't that interested in it. Now our readers know they're interested, they're engaged, they're ambitious, they pay attention via social media to what happens to the girls in Nigeria, to Malala. These are things that they follow, and it's, really pushed us. Young women are the most amazing audience I think you could hope to have.